This is Eddie Law for K-Chat Press, and with us today, or tonight for him, is UFC light heavyweight Johnny Walker, who will face Ion Cutelaba at UFC 279 on September 10th in Las Vegas. First of all, and I already knew because obviously you're training at SBG Ireland. How long have you actually been living there?
I'm being here for like 3 years already, and yeah, 3 years of company training. Like I did, my first company was against um, Ryan Span,
Mhm.
then another company against Thiago Santos, then Jamal. I was supposed to fight the Australian guy. What's his name?
Tyson?
Jimmy Crute. Jimmy
Oh, Jimmy
Crute,
Crute.
but
Jimmy Crute.
then I got a suture, Then I have to do a suture on my shoulder, and then was Thiago Santos, then Jamal. Now Ion Cutelaba.
Man, yeah, you got a list of names right there. That's not a weak resume at all. Those are hard hitter guys. So, how has SBG helped you? Because you started off. I mean, you started off other places, obviously in Brazil, but you went to TriStar for about I think like a year or one camp. I'm not sure, and then you took up to SBG. What about Straight Blast Gym like works for you that you've been so comfortable to stay there?
Was really good company training. Firas Zahab is a really good coach. I did a really amazing company training. But I did a mistake when I went to Brazil because my fight was in Brazil, right? Was the first fight without crowns on the lockdown. One of the fight week when I arrived there, I still trained twice a day, like cutting weight on diet, low carb, right? And I was doing cardio session in the morning, like 40 minutes on the bike or running. And later I was doing pads and technique, like it's too much on the fight week. My company was really good, and I fucked up my company training that I did in TriStar. So I fighting overtrain against Nikita Kilov. So he's a good fighter, but I'm 100% if I wasn't overtraining, I could beat him up. We fought 3 rounds and he didn't like hurt me. He didn't put me in bad situation. I was overtrained. Like I know if I was like in high, like if I didn't get overtrained, 100% I could win that fight. So probably gonna meet him again soon or whatever. But it's the past. I learned from that, and after that, I never get overtrained anymore. So my mistakes was when I get knocked out. So on boxing or whatever. So I fixed this mistake as well. So my life is a lot of learning, learning, learning. So hopefully no mistake anymore. I will improve my game, my defense, my box, and now I'm ready to smash this guy and keep going my career.
Hey, let's say you win at 279. You're gonna call out for that rematch that you want.
Not really. I just want to keep working on my personal life as well. No, I have my wedding coming up on December 1st. So, and have UFC Rio in January 20 something, and I
Mhm.
really want to fight that event, whatever they put to me. So I'm gonna have time enough to enjoy myself, enjoy my marriage, my wedding, and take a little bit honeymoon because we have a life as well. No, to be a high performance fighter on the top 15, top 10 takes so much from your life. Like if you really want to win the fight, like if you don't want to do something like, okay, I have done a really hard competition, I don't to deserve to win, so and go win. To be that confidence, to work that hard, to be able to go there and perform the way that you want, it's a lot of commitment and a lot of I would say consistency. You take from your personal life, like if your projects stay away, your investments, your family, your fun, because you have to just train, eat, sleep as much as you can, and repeat. So a lot of consistency and a lot of commitment. So I'm gonna take a time to have my bring my family here to my wedding, enjoy a little bit my life. I'm gonna keep training, keeping diet, but I need the time for myself as well because I've been training for a little bit more than 3 months for this fight. So I'm really ready. I'm doing nothing else than train. So it takes so much from your life, and you have to be a lot so committed to competing high performance.
So it's a lot of sacrifices, the personal stuff, fun, family, like you were saying, a lot of sacrifice that goes into it. So 3 months so far already for this camp. You got you're a couple weeks out at 279. As far as the personal stuff, like how So you just cut that off completely, or you just make a little bit of time for it and then keep on training?
Say it again.
No, like a lot of sacrifice that you put into obviously the fight life, but 3 months into this camp already, have you made a little bit of time for the personal stuff, or just straight out only fight?
Just weekend. We can't do much. Weekend we'll go for a date with my fiance. We go to some restaurant, or we go to do something without fight. Nothing to deal with fight. Just 1 2 days. Like just weekends. I just have a weekend off. And that's
Right.
it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's hope that it pays off on September 10th, man, and I'm sure it will. Um,
Yeah.
so you've been taking weight cut obviously very seriously. We just talked about your last snack of the day being pretty healthy. So you actually posted some of your meals on Instagram. Are you making your own meals, or is somebody making them for you?
My fiance, she's cook for me. I have a nutritionist. His name is Tristan Kennedy. He's Conor McGregor nutritionist as well. He's really smart. He's really good. So he sent the receipt and everything measured, and my fiance cook for me. But it's really nice, like steaks and with veg, mashed potato, sweet potato. Like it's really, really like different foods, so they'll get bored. Like it's really tasty and really nice, but everything measured, no big meals, just the one that I need, and keep dropping my weight, change my body composition along the diet, along the months. I've been doing diet for like 2.5 months already, so I'm really strong and pretty fit and happy, and my cut weight is gonna be really not easy, but proper and healthy.
Right. Especially with a lot of the controversy with weight cuts and everything recently. But so you eat healthy, obviously up to the fight and everything. Obviously, you gotta let yourself go a little bit after the fight. What is Johnny Walker's favorite post-fight meal?
I like to go to a Brazilian barbecue place, the one that you like a buffet one that you eat as much as you can. Usually don't have a green or red card. You leave have two sides. One side is red, one side is green. If you leave the green, they keep bring meat. That is one in Vegas that I always like to go there. So much meat and just eat. I get really heavy after that. A lot of meat. I love meat. Put some pasta, some carb there, and meat, picanha, ribs, whatever they bring, and just eat. It's so good. Meat for me is the best. I like to be vegan sometimes, but I never can stop eat meat, bro. So good.
Now, my wife makes fun of me when we go to the Brazilian steakhouse. I get one piece of meat and then I put it on red. She's like, "No, you gotta keep it green, so you keep bringing it, you keep coming." I'm like, "They come too fast. They just fill up my plate, and I can't. I can't finish it all. It's crazy."
So good, right?
Oh, it's delicious. So we're looking at about like a 7 or 8 hour time difference between Ireland and Vegas. Are you planning to come out early to get used to the time and the environment?
I always come early. My flight is booked already, and my expense will be covered by myself. I'm gonna go September 1st. My flight's next Thursday. Me and my fiance come early, do our like food shopping, start doing last few hard sessions to sweat it out, to adapt my body to the weather and the time zone. So yeah, I like to go early.
Gotcha. All right, so UFC reaches out to you, and the name they send you is Ion Cutelaba. What were your first thoughts on the matchup, and how quick did you accept the fight?
I accept straight away. I never denied no fight. You know, I like the matchup because he's very wide, very strong. Like he just like to use his power. Sometimes he fell it himself on bad position because he wanna punch too hard. So I like the fight. Like just have to respect his power and work on top of it. I did a lot of drills and technique. I watch his fight so much, so I really like to fight him. I know it's a good way to beat him up. I've been working a lot of my defense, so it's not gonna be a problem.
Gotcha. I know he's a wrestler. He's sambo, he's judo, and specialist and all that. What are some things you're gonna be looking out for in the fight? Because I know he's gonna, he always comes out to try to knock people out and everything, but sometimes he changes his game plan to start to try to wrestle quite a bit.
I've been doing a lot of wrestling all of my career, because I always been a striker, but I have good jiu-jitsu as well. But I always work my takedown defense. But I've been improved so much my West that now I can really take people down. So, but I just don't take because I feel more comfortable on my stand-up game.
Mm.
But if you want to play Western, we can Western as well. But I'm gonna work on my strengths, you know. I'm gonna make him make mistakes and catch him when he make mistakes. And my Western defense is good. And even if he take him down, he don't have good control. I'm gonna stand up. I have better jiu-jitsu than him. I believe, you know. So I can choke him or we just can stand up. He's gonna get tired taking me down and then stand up. Then I'm gonna knock him out after.
Gotcha. So, elephant in the room. Unfortunately, we're on. You're 1-4 in your last 5 and everything. Couple like no bums whatsoever. Obviously, one should be Bellator champion right now. A couple decision losses to some legit guys in the Jamal Hill fight. What's something you learned from those losses that you're going to use in this one?
I be more confident on my boxing, you know. I get caught on against on the boxing on Thiago Santos fight. I get knocked out by Jamal. So I know I'm good striker, good kicker, elbows and everything. But I have to be more defensive as well and be confident to work on the fire, you know. So I've been doing this all my camping, and I improve my defense loads as well. So I'm gonna test if I'm right or not. Let's see, September 10th.
We'll find out. All right, so you're on the card with quite a main event between superstar Nate Diaz and of course Hamza Chimaev, who's making waves like nobody else right now. What do you think about that fight? And who do you think pulls off the win? Because this, most of the money's going to Hamza, but the hardcores are going with Nate. What do you think? Who do you think pulls off the win?
As long as the fight keep going, more chance for Nate. So if Kamzat don't finish him quickly, as long as the fight's long, keep going fighting, his chance is gonna get smaller. Like Kamzat, you know, he can finish Nate Diaz like quickly. But as long as like first round, if you don't finish, the second round is gonna be tougher. The third round is gonna be tougher and tougher and tougher because Diaz have a lot of card and he get better as long the rounds coming up. You know.
Yeah, a lot of people are expecting a war in that one, so it's guess we'll see how that goes. So I know you've probably been asked this a million times, but having a chance to talk to you now, I gotta ask you: after you beat Serkinov with that flying knee, and then you dropped to the canvas and hurt your shoulder, did you know right away that you hurt it?
Yeah, but I tried to move my arm. My arm doesn't like obeyed me anymore. Like what the fuck happened? Like I tried to lift my arm, just don't lift. Like I lost control of my motion, the motion that to lift the arm. Then I said, "Fuck! I think I hurt myself." Never happened before, you know. First time, then I just get a lot very disappointed. But people think the warm hurt my shoulder, but not because I have problems, some inflammation on my shoulder. When you have inflammation, you have liquid in between the joints. So when you have this liquid, is more have more chance than have a dislocation, right? So I just should look after myself better and feel that I have that little engine to look after myself better. But what hurts, what dislocated my shoulder actually when I hit the floor, you know, the warm was just the doesn't really hurt me. What hurts me when I hit the floor with my arm straight, then my shoulder. When my hand hits the floor, my shoulder pop out.
It looked painful. I mean, we were watching the fight, and then when you hit the ground and you kind of went to your side, no one was really sure what happened until you started holding your shoulder. And then I think even the commentary team was just like, "What just happened?" I think he just heard himself celebrating. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. But how's it feel now? Is it good?
Very good. The suture was like a long time ago. No, yeah, heals up really good. I got another suture after that anyway, but I'm 100% now. No, I've been practicing the war. I've been practicing the celebrating. I've been practicing the mobility and everything. So I'm 100% sure to go there, get the win and celebrate after.
So you got a celebration prepared already?
No hurts this time.
All right, gotcha. It'll be a fun one, I'm sure. All right, so I forgot where a while ago. I think it was on Instagram somewhere. Someone had a video of you just like standing there, and then a song pops on in the arena. You just started dancing. You always seem to be dancing. A song will come out. People get you on video and everything. Where does that come from? Is it nervous energy, or you just like to dance?
I like to dance. I like to feel the energy. I like to make the show for the people. I like to feel them energy, send the energy back, react with me, like feel the vibe, and
Mhm.
just make me feel more comfortable and happy. And that's it. This is me.
Gotcha. So, obviously, this fight coming up, then you get married, then you get some family time. But you were talking about hopefully they do that Brazil card in January. You want to get on there. Is that something like you really, really, really want to try to do? And do you have an
Yeah.
opponent maybe in mind for that?
I don't give a fuck anyone that they put for me and I'm gonna smash after this. I'm back, I feel
Hmm.
that I'm 100% back now. It's time to go again. The last 3 years, I'll have a little bit trouble with mental health.
Hmm.
And I solved this problem, and now I'm ready to come back and take my place. Like 3 years between fights and everything, I didn't realize that I was having this problem. And I was going through, and I was doing nothing to get better, to solve them. I was get late for trainings. I wasn't really focused. Wasn't messing up between trains, between coach. Like I was a little bit lost. I was just going through motions and wasn't good. Now have a game plan. Now I'm trust my coach. Now I have a schedule that I can follow. And when I solve this little mental health problem, now I'm back. I feel happy. I feel motivated. Feel ready to go. And there's no doubt anymore.
Gotcha. All right, so let's do this. I have a 10-question questionnaire. It was started by a French TV host named Bernard Pivot long, long time ago, continued by this man named James Lipton. I don't know if you ever saw the show Inside the Actors Studio, but James Lipton brings in actors like Brad Pitt, and he brought Dave Chappelle a couple times, and they do this whole interview. At the end of it, they do a 10-question questionnaire. Very fun stuff. Take your time answering or quick fire, whatever you want to do. But it's a little bit of a twist on it. So number one, what is your favorite word?
Favorite word?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, word in English.
Any. I mean, if it's in Portuguese, go ahead and translate it. But yeah,
Champ.
there you go. What's your yeah? What's your least favorite word?
My what?
What word do you not like?
Stress.
Hmm. Makes sense. Yeah, totally understand that. I don't like it either. All right. In terms of fighting in your fight life and everything, what turns you on about fighting?
What I want?
Yeah, no. What gets you excited about fighting?
Compete. The competition. You get ready. You're gonna compete. You're gonna test yourself. So you're gonna prove that your technique's better than the other guys. You're gonna prove that you're better. So the competition, it's good for me. It's not fight. For me, it's a competition.
Hmm. Gotcha. And what about the fight game do you not like?
I don't like to. What I don't like on the fight is like the haters.
Hmm.
The affect, like, because you have like millions people sharing for you and saying good things, but one hate, one of them that say something bad to you, they can affect you. Like mil people, 1,000 people or million people say that they love you. One people that say they hate you because these people are gonna annoy you more than 10,000 other people that say that good things. So the bad words have a real big effect, have so much power. So I learned how to deal with this. I just have to ignore and don't give a fuck. But
Hmm.
on the beginning was hard, because I annoy you so much. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why he's talking about this?
Hmm. Gotcha. Let's see. All right. What is this is a fun one. What is your favorite curse word in any language?
Course,
Yeah. What's your favorite bad word to say?
cunt.
That's the first time I get that one. That was I like that. All right. All right. What noise or sound do you love?
I love music, like good music, sound of music.
Mhm.
Or I like to ching ching. This is good. The money music.
Yeah,
The money is gone.
so Johnny Walker gonna be looking for a bonus at 279, right?
100%, my friend.
There you go. What noise or sound do you not like?
The sound that your stomach do when you're hungry.
They-
Like that.
so it sounds like it reminds you of old weight cuts.
Yeah, like fuck. Shut up. You're gonna eat soon.
Oh, gotcha. All right. What profession or job other than MMA fighter would you actually like to try?
Inventor.
Hmm.
Like gonna like engineer something, like invent stuff, invent a program or app or a tool or system or anything that can help somebody, can make people lives like easier and better.
Gotcha. And what job would you not want to try?
I don't know the name of this job, but don't know the bull or horse artificial inseminator or something.
You mean when they put the big glove on and they reach in? Ah, dude.
No, please.
I don't know how they do that, but I got you. All right. And all right, last one on there. On September 10th at UFC 279 against Ion Cutelaba, how is the fight going to end?
I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna put him to sleep, and I'm gonna sing the night song for him.
And then after the Brazilian steakhouse.
Yes,
Yes.
finish on Brazilian steakhouse to celebrate.
Gotcha. All right. Any shout outs you want to put out there?
Just for my family, I love you. Just for my fans, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep fucking going.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, UFC light heavyweight Johnny Walker takes on Ion Cutelaba at UFC 279 on September 10th. Make sure to tune in because this man is fireworks and he's ready to go. Thanks, Johnny.
Take care, my friend. Have a good night.
You too.